Hello and welcome to Wickham Park in Manchester, Connecticut. Here's the map that tells you all about this huge 280-acre park. It's a non-profit park. Parking is $7 on weekdays and $10 on weekends, and it is well worth it. We'll cover quite a bit of the park today, but not all of it. You could literally spend hours here visiting the different gardens, hiking, having a picnic, playing tennis, or disc golf. There's something for everyone. Wickham Park is also available for weddings and events. This sign tells us about the history of Wickham Park. It says that during the 1900s, Clarence and Edith Wickham were Manchester and East Hartford's most generous benefactors. The Wickhams not only gave the region a priceless gem in Wickham Park, they also left several other notable gifts. You can find out more about the Wickhams right here in the park at the Nature Centre. I'll also link to their website in the description. There are several different types of feathered wrens here, including this northern bobwhite, a cute bird that you can see on the bottom right of your screen, hopefully. As much as I like the aviary, my camera just seemed to focus on the cages and not the birds, which isn't very helpful. Quite frustrating to film. And I also really like the peacocks, and this white one was especially impressive with his tail fanned out. Now that's impressive. I think this area is where they play disc golf. Please correct me if I'm wrong. We have arrived at the Sensory Garden. If you check the website, you can see when the times are for the guided tour of the Sensory Garden, or you can use these guideposts for information.
Imagine, if you will, a garden for the senses, reaching each of its visitors through enjoyment and education. You can then continue through each sense garden room, ending with imagination. Please stay on the walkways and consider the photos.
The Sensory Garden is an immersive space using all of your senses, including imagination. It's so beautiful with all the flowers right now. Apparently, you can run the stick along the back of these wooden frogs to hear a frog noise. I don't think it was working for me. You can hear train sounds, but do they have a train for this track? Does anyone know? The Imagination Garden. Here's a unicorn. More on that later in the video. I think this carriage house building here is used as the main office for the park. And this leads down to the Maron family garden of art and sculpture. It looks good. This is cool. It looks like you would use it to frame a selfie, but you're also not supposed to touch things here, so I'm not 100% sure on that. There's a lot of interesting sculptures here. I'm sure you could spend a lot of time in this part of the park just exploring these and getting a closer look. Let's go up to this viewing tower here. This is a bonus for me. I did not know that you could go up. And there are wonderful 360-degree views from up here. You can really see how large the sculpture garden is. You might be able to see the city of Hartford from here on a clear day. Unfortunately, today is just a wee bit too cloudy. All right, let's go back down. The sign says that the labyrinth symbolizes the journey of life and a path to healing and enlightenment. Walking a labyrinth takes one through twists and turns that reflect the ebbs and flows of life. What looks like an endpoint can just be a turning point. Labyrinths have been constructed for thousands of years. The pineapple in the center is meant to represent good luck and good fortune. But would you put it on a pizza? Burning questions. We have made it to the English Garden. Now, it was prom day today, so there was quite a few well-dressed men and women around getting their professional photos done. And if you're looking for a perfect location for a photo shoot for graduations, engagements, proms, senior photos, or anything else that requires a beautiful photo, you can't go wrong with Wickham Park in Manchester, Connecticut. There are so many great places here to take your photos. This section is called the Rose Walk. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm too early in the season for the roses to be out in bloom, but it's still a lovely walk. And this section of the English Garden would not look out of place in an English country pile. It's just gorgeous. Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet are just around the corner, I am sure. If you know, you know. I was so excited to see this Scottish garden. It's kind of hidden in the back of the English garden, and finding a piece of Scotland in the heart of Connecticut was so special for me. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. It has been since the 12th century due to its deep roots in Celtic mythology, and what a beautiful sculpture this is. And finally, the picturesque Oriental Garden. This was filmed a few weeks ago. You can probably tell the difference in the weather. I will link to the full walkthrough of this section at the end of this video. Thank you so much for taking a walk with me today in Manchester's Wickham Park. I know I've only scratched the surface here today. It just gives me an excuse to come back sometime. If you'd like to walk with me again, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.